game with you don't want like the Forrest Whitaker nipples. You know? One's just looking in the other direction.
He's got a lazy eye tit.
A Bill Cosby eyeball. Yeah.
Oh man, he looks terrible.
Oh,
we were talking
Forrest
about him
Whitaker?
recently. Like he I think we were saying he's got the eyes of like a 19-year-old Labrador, like totally milky white. Like his cataracts are awful. He doesn't even want to see the world to see all the grimaces.
His eyes look like when you go to a store to buy fish, and you're like, yeah, not that one. It's not. It can't. Like it's just that film over the eye.
Scaled over.
Yeah.
He's been in the tank too long, boys. Let's.
I can't get any pictures of his eyes. He's wearing glasses now.
I would too. He should wear some dark glasses.
Yeah. No shit.
He's getting what's coming to him. You know, like.
Did he do something?
Yeah, he raped 50 women.
Did you just make
No,
that up?
what he's talking about.
I can't count quite well.
What are you still talking about, Forrest Whitaker?
No. Forrest Whitaker's cool. He's a great fucking actor. He won an Oscar. Fucking when he's that African.
Thank you,
dictator.
Taylor. I was still talking about Forrest Whitaker. I was trying to show pictures of his eyes to the audience, and I.
Yeah, now imagine those are titties.
I'm trying to think.
You wouldn't want that.
Yeah,
But yes, to get back to Kyle's point, Bill Cosby did rape many a gal.
50 women.
He's like, he's been declared like ruled guilty now, right?
The bicentennial rapist.
Yeah, he just lost his case recently, and I don't think they're finished sentencing yet. He's
You know,
claiming that he's blind.
His lawyer was falling asleep in the court proceedings the day before he was sentenced. Someone sent me he's like fucking nodding off. Like, you know that guy's getting paid well, too, if he's Cosby's lawyer. He's got that pudding money. He's still got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cosby, I don't think he's going to see jail though or prison.
Well, he won't see it, but he's going.
I think there's going to be a partnership thing. They are going to pour out oh my God, how many years does he have left? He's blind. He's crippled. I think they'll slap something around his ankle and shove him into his house and tell him to drop dead.
Maybe he kills himself.
Though. I feel like he deserves some sort of punishment because, like, when there were 10 women accusing him, I had some hope for Dr. Huxtable. I was like, this might be a conspiracy to try to take another powerful black man down, just like they did to OJ, right? Just like they did to Michael Vick.
Strong points.
You know, two strong, wealthy, innocent black men in their prime just cut down by racism and lies. And I thought, they're coming for Cosby now. They're coming for Cosby now. That's what this is. But then 30, 40, and then 50 women came out. And it's not just like Janice Dickinson. It's not just like dirty old Hollywood whores. It's like women who are like in their later years, who are chunky and probably don't want to go in front of the camera and talk about being raped by Bill Cosby. And they're just all teary-eyed, like, he slipped me the lewds and my pudding pops. And he
Did you see
Hyatt.
Did you see Ahmad Rashad's wedding picture from years ago? It's Ahmad Rashad. He wound up marrying the one woman that plays Mrs. Huxtable years ago. And their groomsman is Bill Cosby and OJ.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So Bill Cosby and OJ are standing right beside him as he's ready to get married. If you can't pick two worst fucking people.
Is Ahmad Rashad the dead dude? Is he the one that died? The ESPN dude? Who am I mixing him up with? UNC grad?
I don't think so.
No?
Ahmad Rashad.
Wow, that's hilarious, that photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says he is a sportscaster.
Yeah, but imagine that. Every one of your wedding photos has either a murderer or a rapist.
Yes.
Have you seen the OJ interview where he's like speaking in the third person about, well, you know, and then there was blood everywhere and stuff, and they're like, but the other person saw the blood. Yeah, he saw it, not me.
Yeah. There was so much blood all over. It was just shocking how much blood. It's like, OJ, wake up. You're confessing to murder.
Oh, man.
OJ, but like, if he got so big for his britches with all that shit, writing a book, you know, if I did it, this is how I would have. I doubt Cosby's releasing that. Well, I did do it, and here's my tales of the rape. Like, no, he wouldn't. That's serious balls to murder someone and have so many, or allegedly murder someone and have so many people believe it, and then write a book detailing your strat.
He knows, right, that we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he must, right?
Is OJ out of jail now? Or is he...
OJ?
Yeah.
Oh, the juice is loose, baby. He's in Vegas right now.
He's out in Vegas, tearing it up, having fun at night. He's taking pictures with blondes, and he's back out. He's OJ. What
kind of daddy issues must they have if they're hooking up with fucking OJ Simpson?
No shit. That's here's what OJ really needs to worry about. The day OJ really needs to watch his back every second of the day. A Fred Goldman cancer diagnosis.
Oh, shit.
Like, if Fred Goldman ever hears that he's got a terminal disease, OJ better watch his ass. Because that's when he's going to sneak up behind him and blow his head off.
OJ's fucking lining that putt up on the fucking golf course. And, hey, who's that? Is that Fred Goldman?
That looks like Fred Goldman.
That look like Fred Goldman over there. What's he got that gun for? Oh, shit. And I'm so surprised. Hobbling away on those bad knees.
I'm so surprised over the course of the years, Fred Goldman hasn't tried in some way to have OJ eliminated. Yeah.
He may have had something to do with that whole setup job that sent OJ to fucking jail, right? Like that. And if that had happened to anyone else, we'd have been like, this is a fucking conspiracy to take down a rich, wealthy black man, right?
It was a harsh sentence for stealing your own shit back.
Have you heard they had audio running? Of course, it was a setup. It was a fucking conspiratorial setup against O.J. Simpson, and nobody cared. The judge didn't care. OJ's lawyer didn't care. OJ's like, you ain't gonna say nothing about that? Just let it go, man. Just let it slide. It's not going to be a big deal. What do you mean? There's audio of me saying, everybody sit fucking down. Nobody's going nowhere. That's what it is.
Oh, poor. If OJ, for that one.
If OJ came to you and was really wanting to get into, podcasting and online broadcast, would you make a little corner of Compound Media for him? Or would the fact that, he's kind of a loose cannon say no?
Cordially welcome.
Yes.
Compound Media. It's no one is denied. Put it this way: I had 2 meetings with Anthony Weiner about doing a show on Compound Media. So, and then he was put in prison for soliciting a 15-year-old for sex. So.
I'm glad this was before that.
Yeah.
If you could just be a call-in show, you only get 30 minutes a day. It's perfect for the segment.
When every other place says no, we say yes.
Dude, if O.J. Simpson had a podcast, a radio show, any sort of, if he had some sort of like ESPN show, like after fucking football games, it was the O.J. show, and he was gonna have like some guy from the old days, and they were gonna like talk about the games of the past Sunday, I'd watch every fucking minute of that. Because you're waiting on him to slip up and be like, oh, he took her out like Nicole. I cut Nicole's head clean the fuck off. Y'all know that, right? Oh, shit, I say it out loud. We ain't rolling, right?
Yeah. This ain't on.
I would watch every second of O.J. Simpson doing any fucking thing. I'm fascinated by that guy. I'm absolutely fascinated by him.
I mean, I don't think I'd want to hang out with him.
Is he living a good life? Like, how is he living the good life? I don't know. I wouldn't want to constantly be under. Like, everyone knows I'm a murderer. Most people don't like him. We're sitting here making fun of him right now.
Dude, see, that's not the experience that he has, though. Mm-hmm. He walks around, and everybody wants to meet him. Everybody wants their picture taken with him. They want to buy him a drink. They want to have a meal with him. They want to do stuff with OJ. Like, everywhere he goes. He's a celebrity. He's walking around LA, Vegas right now, having a good old fucking time.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he's, he was supposed to, like, a condition of his probation was that he moved to Florida, and he's just stayed in Vegas. and I don't know about, I don't know how he's allowed to go to bars and drink and stuff. The guy is on parole. He was paroled. So how the hell does he get away with doing all this shit on film and nothing happens to him?
What about Cosby? Is Cosby living the life?
No.
See, no. Look, I think I would take Cosby's life over OJ's life. Well, hear me out. Cosby lived the life of his dreams. Lots of lewds, lots of rape, good old time, all the way until the last 2-3 years, and then the last 2-3 years are lousy and stressful. OJ, on the other hand, I mean, he was 40 when when his trouble started coming up, and he's had the last 30 years, 20 years.
Nah, he did 9. Dude,
yeah, but think about his legacy.
That controversy bothered him. It made him. It elevated his. Now he wasn't getting any more car rental commercials. All right, he wasn't Nordberg anymore. Leslie Nielsen would not return his phone calls, but he was still slaying pussy. He was still on the golf course every week, and he was still having a great life.
I think that the whole murder thing put a real crimp in his style, and he would have lived a nicer life. Slaying pussy? Cosby was slaying pussy. Slaying it. I mean, there were some pills involved, and the pussy didn't know, but he was having a dandy of a time.
If anyone's a bigger pussy slayer, it's O.J. fucking Simpson. He cut her head off.
That's true. Woody, I don't think you're thinking about the legacy of all this.
Legacy doesn't affect dead people. It affects living people.
It does for famous people who kind of want their memory to live on. 50 years from now, people will remember Cosby as the rapist. Like everybody.
And what will they remember
It's
OJ
kind of a
as?
societal thing. They'll remember OJ as an eccentric, maybe murderer. That's what they're gonna think because they're gonna look back at his Instagram and see after his murders, alleged murders, when he's standing there at bars doing pickle shots with people.
Dude,
whereas they're gonna see pictures of Cosby in his jumpsuit with his guilty as sin looking, hollow doll eyes.
My argument is OJ had to live with his legacy. He spent half of his life with people calling him a murderer, joking about what a murderer he is, accusing him of being a murderer.
Not to his face.
Well, he's a murderer. You got to be careful. But mostly, it's out there, right? Whereas Bill Cosby spent his whole life as America's hero, right? People think Bill Cosby was Cliff Huxtable. I thought he was one of them. He didn't curse in his stand-up routine. Cosby lived his whole life with only 2 or 3 years at the end of knowing his legacy.
All right, so let me say, it seems like you're saying, would you rather have one life or the other, their entire life?
Yeah.
Having lived the life of Cosby or OJ,
right.
Or would you rather have their life right now?
Closer to this.
You have to step into their body right now.
Who enjoyed their life more is the question I'm really asking, right?
And who is enjoying their life more right now?
Well, no,
I would say the OJ.
But all right, I'm with you on there, right? Right now, Cosby's a little stressed, a little blind, a little old, stuff like that. But if you take the entirety of their life experiences, I think Cosby's got it all over.
You're right there. Yeah, Cosby has had a much longer period
a good
of time
run.
Everyone loved him, and he was drugging chicks and having sex with them.
Yeah, that's a blast. I assume.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would probably pick OJ because I feel like the life experience of being a star athlete must have been incredible for him. And he was in the movies. He was
that is true. But...
He was making tons of money. And he was rich, famous, and it must have felt great to get away.
With murder.
Get away with that whole thing, right? I remember that's another thing that I was a kid, but I remember going to my grandma's house and sitting there watching the fucking O.J. Simpson trial and just watching Marsha Clark run around with her perm and just if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. The whole fucking thing. Judge Ito up there just buying all this shit.
Huge.
It was yesterday, man. It was incredible. It really was the trial. They say the trial of the century, or they say the blank of the century all the time, and it's horseshit. That really was the trial of the century.
Huge.
That was crazy.
That was huge. And then when they went we, the jury, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty. And you just saw Robert Kardashian actually went, wait, not guilty? This motherfucker killed 2 people. Robert Kardashian knew that he was guilty, and he's like, did I just hear not guilty? He's a murderer, you dumb fucks.
That was amazing. I worked at a call center at the time, right? So picture a cube farm with those rib cage high cubes as far as the eye can see. Everyone stopped taking calls. The phones are ringing. They all gather towards this is the 90s, one boom box playing FM radio where we listened to the verdict get read, and we were all shocked. Everyone was shocked that he got off. And it was like, that's it. Yeah. There was the court TV, like news channels were spawned by just playing it.
Yeah, they came from that trial. Court TV, no one watched Court TV. And then all of a sudden, you didn't not watch Court TV. And it's turned into something else. And now, people are a little more legal savvy, I guess. I don't know.